greetings, beauty babes. So right now, I'm going to be doing a story time with my boyfriend on how he met my family, my parents, my siblings, all that good stuff. Even my extended, we're going to talk about. But before I get started, give this video a fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to always be notified of my videos, comment what you guys think of this story time. I definitely want to give you guys more couple content, but obviously, you know, I want to keep my couple, you know, our relationship private as possible. But I want to give you guys these important story times because he is a big part of my life, and I'm a big part of his. I'm his Cheeto to his cheese.
This is my Cheeto. Not my Cheeto.
But that was corny.
I know.
But I hope you guys enjoy.
If I put some cheese on her, she'd be my Cheeto. No, God. Oh, I'm gonna look some cheese off her face.
Okay.
Cheese off her face.
But also go subscribe to Matthew's channel. I will put his link down in the description. He makes some bomb ass content. Yeah, if you guys are a guy or if you guys are into basketball, a couple, you know, skits, stuff like that, he's the man to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get this started. Alright, so when he met my parents was, see, okay, I'm not a
birthday.
Wait, no, it wasn't. It was April.
I'm explaining.
It was April. So, first I want to tell you guys, I am not a person to like to rush into my relationship. I've been with him for almost 5 years. And we're in 4.5 years.
It's been really sad, no?
It's been... It's been 4.5 years, and I just didn't want, like, to rush our relationship where he had to go meet, like, I didn't want to put him under pressure of meeting my parents, or he didn't want to put me under pressure of meeting his family. It was just long distance is, like, it takes time and a lot of traveling and a lot of money. So he met my parents 4.5 years later of our relationship, but when he met my mom,
because they were dying to see me, so
you're not Barack Obama. Relax. So
what? That made no sense.
Anyways, so when he met my family was in April. The official time he came was April. I don't know why you came in April. What was happening in April?
Birthday.
My birthday's in June.
Oh.
Obviously. Anyways, so he met my family in April. He got to meet my father, my mother, my sibling. He got to meet, I think you only got to meet 2 of my siblings.
Oh, I met Ashley and Paulie, that's it.
Yeah. So he met my sister Ashley and my brother Paulie. And then he later on met my sister Jackie, I believe, May?
Yeah.
You met her in May. Yeah.
Yeah, I met all the cousins and siblings.
Yeah, he's met my extended family also, but the only person he hasn't met was my sister Jessica. And, okay, so this is where it all started.
Apparently
so
that girl's on the road 24/7.
Yeah, she's always busy. But, how does it start? So
basically how it started. There was mostly certain days where I couldn't go down there because my mother always had me stay in the house, and there was always a lot of stuff to do over there. So there was a perfect day where my mother didn't have to do nothing, so I decided, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go down.
Plus, back then he didn't have money,
yeah,
and I was the one going to New York to see him.
Yeah,
so
that too. So I'm like, okay, so this is my opportunity to go down there and stuff. So she told me where to go. My first time I got on the because it was first time me traveling, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be interesting, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that was your first ever time. I was so proud of him. That was his first ever time leaving New York State.
Because most of the times when I was like, like 16, 17, I always wanted to go to PA, but my mother would let me because I was too young.
Plus you had school and stuff.
School and stuff like that.
That was another reason also, because we were young. Well, I was traveling down there because my parents, you know, they didn't mind, you know.
So what happened was, you know, I got on the train, got off on a certain stop, went to the bus terminal, At first, I'm like, what the hell which bus terminal side should I go to?
You went to the wrong bus
I
terminal.
know.
He went to the wrong bus terminal.
went
I
to
was
the
like,
wrong
oh
one.
my god, he's gonna go to like Albuquerque or something.
What? There's no stop like that.
I know, it's a
Mostly
joke.
New Jersey and
It's a
Philadelphia.
joke. Take a...
Shh. So, I'm like, okay, I'm in the wrong bus terminal. I called her. I'm like, baby, I don't know where the hell I'm at. Where the hell should I go?
I was like, X security, X people, where's the New Jersey
I
Transit?
don't like asking people because they give me attitudes. I don't know why.
You guys ever go to New York? Expect an attitude from people.
Yeah, they always do. They always give me a damn attitude. So I asked the woman. She's on the other side. So I went on the other side. I called up again. Just say, blah blah blah, do this, do that, and she was kind of scared because she thought I was gonna end up somewhere else.
Yeah. I was like double checking, making sure he was going to the right place where I had to pick him up and stuff. And you know, when I was waiting for him, when he was on the bus, my heart was racing, guys. I kept saying to my parents, like, I hope you like him. You know, like, I just wanted their approval because I grew up in a family where my dad, he's very about like handshakes and like eye contact. He's very like about like, if he gets a good handshake, he likes you automatically. And Matthew did a really great job. He showed respect.
I don't know how I'm really strong, so
yeah. And my dad, you know, he's all about that. So I was really nervous, and then when we went to go pick him up, I picked him up in Uber, and
this is because you're going over the top. Because here's the thing: when I got on the bus, she kept telling me and calling me constantly, what signs is there, this and that.
Yeah, because it's like I had to make sure like you were going, like if you were in Jersey and like stuff like that. Because if you were going the other way, it would have been like, oh, going to Boston, you know. So when I went to go pick him up, my mom came with me in the Uber, right?
Yeah.
You didn't meet my dad till that night.
No, yeah. I met your mom first, then your dad.
So he met my mom first, which is not that bad because my mom, you know, she's a people person. So
she talks to everybody.
Yeah. So you know, we were waiting there and his bus pulled up and my heart was like...
This is the only thing I saw. She was like...
I was like this. I was so nervous, guys. You don't understand. This was my first time my parents ever met anybody. I've never had boyfriends like that, and I never brung them around my family. And this was the first time. This was a big moment for me. This was like marriage, if anyone, like something like that. Like, it was just a big moment for me. So my mom met him, and she automatically liked him. She was like, you're tall. Remember that? And then what happened? And then we came here, we dropped off the stuff, and then later that day, he got to meet my brother, he got to meet my sister, they, you know, shook hands or whatever the hell. And then the night, that's when I got nervous because my dad is like overprotective about all his daughters because he has 4 daughters and 1 son. So he pulled up and I was nervous because I know how my dad is. But, like, my dad is a people person, just like my mom. But, like, I was just more nervous because, you know, he's my father. He's a man in my life that I looked up to my whole life. Plus my brother. My brother I was nervous about, too, because, you know, my brother's overprotective, too. So, you got to meet my dad. And
I gave him a really good friggin' handshake. As hard as I can. And I know I gave him a really hard handshake, too.
Yeah. And my dad hasn't stopped talking about this kid. Every time he comes up now, he's like, I really like Matthew. I really like Matthew. He's going to be my son-in-law. This, that, and third. I'm just like,
he's asking how many kids we're going to have.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm not ready for all that. But overall, he got to meet my parents and it was approved. They really like him. They really enjoy him being here. He's like a part of my family now. Like, they just make him feel super comfortable. He doesn't feel uncomfortable at all to be here.
I'm used to meeting parents.
Yeah. So, I was just really nervous because, like, I don't know. When you grow up with an overprotective dad that's, like, has 4 daughters, you know, what do you expect?
Yeah, I know.
So, that's how he met my family. And then he, like, came in May of 2019. That's when he met You never met Jessica.
I mean,
Jackie.
Jackie.
He met my sister Jackie. My Jackie. My sister Jackie, she is my oldest sister. Like, she's the oldest, the firstborn. So, he got to meet her, and Jackie is, like, an introvert. So she was like, she said hello and stuff like that. But she really liked him. And then that night, he actually met my cousins, a lot of my cousins, actually.
Yeah.
You never met any of my aunts yet or uncles. But he met all my cousins and my little cousins and all that good stuff.
One of them gave me a hug because I was right down there.
Yeah, like,
I
my whole
didn't
family made
that.
him feel like a part of the family.
What he did was he saw me, he got off the bus, and he just gave me a hug automatically. I'm like, whoa, what's this? I didn't expect that.
My whole family, like, my immediate family and my extended family just made him feel like he's a part of the family. So yeah. That's our story time.
Yeah.
How he met my parents and my family. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a fat thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.